Our Sunday Spotlight shines today on John Oliver, the British comedian who became a breakout star on The Daily Show, now headlines Last Week Tonight, his own Sunday night gig on HBO. That's where I caught up with him after last week's launch.
We've done one show, which, you know, the whole aim was to make it not awful. So to a certain extent, we've achieved that. Now...
You were happy with that? It was not awful?
I'm happy with... I set the awful bar, and I think, and it's subjective, I think we got over that bar. We might have clipped the bar, but it didn't fall down. No, so I think, you know, now it's going to be a question of working out what the show is. And you know who I actually feel bad for there? Pope Benedict. Because it cannot be easy to be the fourth most popular pope in a room. Especially when two of the other popes are dead.
So far, Last Week Tonight looks like a weekly version of The Daily Show, where Oliver filled in for Jon Stewart last summer.
Jon Stewart, I'm afraid, is still not here. He's actually upstate in the Catskills, teaching sexy dancing to a community not yet ready to handle it. He is having the time of his life.
Oliver grew up in Great Britain, but is planting roots in the States. He met his wife at a Republican convention.
She's an Iraq War veteran, and I met her in St. Paul when I was getting chased by security.
Will you be a citizen?
I can't yet. I'm on a green card now, and you're coming off a little like an immigration officer here, George. But, yeah, I would like to vote. I would like to get into the situation where I'm not suffering taxation without representation, which is what I'm suffering right now.
Oliver did not attend last night's White House Correspondents' Dinner, but he loves the way Stephen Colbert skewered the room back in 2006.
I believe the government that governs best is the government that governs least, and by these standards, we have set up a fabulous government in Iraq.
That's about as good as it gets. In terms of degree of difficulty...
And nerve.
And nerve, that's right, yeah. That's about as good as it gets.
So is that an invitation you want one day?
I would love to do it, because as a comedian, there's part of me that hates myself.
So which politicians are you rooting for as a comedian?
They're all probably arguably too good at producing material for comedy. As a human being, I'm rooting for all of them to do their jobs, let's say, 300% better than they currently are.
How about rebranding yourself as a great listener?
The only agency in government that really listens.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because in many ways, the NSA is the perfect partner. So, let me introduce you to the new NSA, Trevor.
I think this is good.
Tell us about your day, everything about it.
And when people walk away from your show, turn off the television after a half hour on Sunday night, what do you want them to think?
Turn off the television after a half hour on Sunday night, or, let's be honest, wake up when the music in the credits starts to roll and go, I really need to go to bed. I just want it to be funny. That's it. You know, that's the only real... That is the key responsibility that you have to hold yourself to as a comedian. If you're not making people laugh, what exactly are you doing?
Thanks to John Oliver. General Alexander, good sport there as well. And now we honor our fellow Americans who serve and sacrifice. This week, the Pentagon released the names of 2 soldiers killed in Afghanistan. And that is all for us today. Thanks for sharing part of your Sunday with us. Check out World News with David Muir tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow on GMA.